10 times 10, boy, do the math. 10 times 10, boy, do the math. Where we come and share and laugh. Where we come to share and laugh. Keep it real, boy, that's a fact. Keep it real, boy, that's a fact.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the 10 times 10 podcast. This is episode 7. Today is a very sad day for hip-hop, but also a day of celebration. Let me tell you why. Hold up. Yes. R.I.P. to a legend. R.I.P. to the most humble artist this generation has ever seen. NIPSEY HUSSLE, baby. Yes. Neighborhood Nip.
Everywhere I go flex, valet park on some low shit. Whole lot of smoke in that Rory, that thing post. Burning rubber, wearing cameras that was undercovers. Under pressure, made statements turned on their brothers. Never judge you, but the streets will never love you. I wonder what it come to in your brain for you to run to. Once the
R.I.P. Nip.
handcuffs and maces.
If you're watching this right now, I want you to spark your lighters.
Third generation South Central gang
Smoke
bangers.
some.
I live long enough to see it change. Think it's time we make arrangements.
We lost a legend.
Wiggle out that maze. Find me out in different places.
One of the most knowledgeable, one of the most hardworking artists of our generation. Yes. Yeah. What's going on, people? This is episode 7 of the 10 times 10 podcast. Sorry, I've been slacking a little bit, but I am back and I am in full effect. Like I said, R.I.P. NIPSEY HUSSLE. A year ago today, we lost Neighborhood Nip. He was gunned down in front of his Marathon clothing store. And keep it real, man, the world misses NIPSEY HUSSLE, man. I've been watching all his interviews the past week, just re-watching them, soaking up game, picking up knowledge, because the man had the most insane vision and the smartest plan when it came to independent hustles and independent artists. So I want to take a moment to pay homage to NIPSEY HUSSLE. Rest in peace. Yeah, baby. So we back. 10 times 10 podcast, the place where everything is 100% real, 100% genuine, and most importantly, 100% yourself. Yes, how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody out there is being safe. I hope everybody is having a great day. I hope everybody is doing everything in their power to keep their family safe away from what is going on outside. Sick of this shit already, man. When's life gonna go back to normal, huh? Tell me that.
Keep it 10 times 10, baby.
So yeah, I wanted to start this episode off talking a little bit about NIPSEY HUSSLE. About a week ago, I started re-watching his interviews. I started soaking up game like I was years ago from him, and just listening to the way the man speaks and the way he is, his way with words, and just his knowledge was like nobody else's in the game. He was very big on independent artists and independent hustle, and
That's facts.
yeah, man, he taught a lot of people in the industry how to own their masters and how to make money for themselves and not for the record label. So he was a big part of hip hop, man. And I remember a year ago when I was scrolling on Instagram and I seen someone said, "Oh, NIPSEY HUSSLE got shot." And I was thinking, like, man, this shit can't be real, man.
Hold up.
So I remember scrolling and I seen TMZ posted it. So I was like, ooh, this shit can't be real, man. But TMZ, they're very on top of things, and they don't post things if it's not 100% real. So that's where I found out. I found out from TMZ that he was shot.
That's facts.
I kept refreshing my Instagram, and then maybe it was a couple hours later, I seen the first post that said, "Rest in peace to NIPSEY HUSSLE," and I was like, man, what the fuck is going on in the world that somebody is gonna kill a man like this, who is so knowledgeable and someone who is steady teaching youth and teaching everybody things about the game that we don't know. Like, who would kill this guy? And I remember the next day I watched the video. I know all you guys seen the video when he got shot. It was everywhere, and I was at a loss for words. I honestly couldn't believe it. Like, this shit wasn't real to me. And the craziest part was, he got shot, and then after, the guy went up to him, shot him again, and kicked him in the head. And right when I seen that, I said, this guy, this was a personal issue he had with him. That's been brewing in his head for a while, man. He must have been planning that. That shit wasn't off the fly, because when you shoot somebody, and you run off. This guy actually shot him, walked up, kicked him in the head. And I couldn't believe it, man. I couldn't believe that Nipsey Hussle, the great, was gone. Neighborhood Nipsey, man. It's crazy, man. A year's gone by. Time is honestly flying by so crazy right now. It is wild. So, yeah, man, I just wanted to touch a little bit on Nipsey today. I've been playing Nipsey's music all day today. He's always in my playlist, but I played nothing but Nipsey today. So for you people who are listening right now, drop your marathon flags in the comments if you fuck with Nipsey Hussle.
10 times 10.
If you guys haven't checked out his music, make sure you check out his latest album, Victory Lap. It is a guaranteed classic, start to finish. I remember when Nipsey Hussle did Victory Lap, the album, I ran it start to finish, and I said, man, this is a crazy body of work. And then I remember when he got nominated for a Grammy, and I thought, it's him, Cardi B, Pusha T, J-Rock, and there was one more person he was nominated with for a Grammy. I can't remember, I'm missing somebody, but them. And I actually thought, I said, man, this guy's album, these people gotta get it right. He's gonna get it. And I remember saying that, like, Nipsey deserves this Grammy for this album, just for the body of work he put out start to finish. But it didn't happen for him. Cardi B got it, which was straight bullshit, because out of all those albums, I listened to all their albums except for the Cardi B album. But it's the way it goes, man. Like I said, man, R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle, Neighborhood Nip, King Nip. The world misses you, my nigga. We still gonna stay streaming your shit. You people listening, make sure you stream his music so his family gets the money for his kids and all those kind of things. So drop your marathon flags in the comments. Let me know your favorite Nipsey Hussle songs. Let me know if you were a big fan of Nipsey Hussle, if you were just a new fan, or if you don't know him at all, go check his shit out. Nipsey Hussle, baby. Yeah, so I'm gonna move on a little bit from that. One thing let me just touch on one more thing. Like when I talked about Victory Lap, I felt that album like stood up with albums like Nas's Illmatic, Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt, Tupac All Eyes on Me, Notorious B.I.G.'s Life After Death. I felt like Victory Lap is in that category for sure. When you talk top albums of all time, it's got to be in there. So, yes. R.I.P. Nipsey one more time. Miss you, nigga. Yeah, let's move on. Another thing that I want to talk about is, I know every episode I've been talking about this damn COVID-19, but just the other day I looked at the numbers, and Manitoba's doing a really good job, but the thing that kind of freaks me out right now is that everybody who traveled, they are now coming to the end of their 14-day quarantine period. So I'm worried that people are going to start leaving their houses. People who don't have symptoms and things like that are going to leave their houses, and they might be positive for coronavirus, and they're going to be out and about in the city. So I feel like the numbers in Manitoba are going to spike a little bit within these next couple weeks, within a month. I'm going to sit back and watch. I will keep you guys informed on here, but that's just my personal opinion, man. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think now that people's 14-day quarantine period is up, do you think that numbers throughout Canada or wherever in the world are going to spike? Let me know. I honestly think they are going to spike. But yeah, stay safe out there, guys. Protect your family, protect yourself, take the precautions to be smart and be very sanitary. I'm realizing that this thing is crazy and it's gonna last very long. My girlfriend has a friend who's pregnant, and she tested positive for COVID-19, and she had 0 symptoms. So you guys be safe out there, man. Stay home. When they say stay home, they mean stay home. They don't mean go to a friend's house, just you and him, and hang out. It means stay home. Don't do nothing. I don't mean to say don't do nothing, but just stay home. Let's all do what we got to do to beat this goddamn thing, man, because it's really affecting so many people. People are in a panic. I'm in a panic. I'm like not really working right now, and man, I got bills and I got things to pay, man. So let's beat this thing. Let's defeat this shit, man. Everybody's got to stand together. I want you guys to know that. With what's going on in the world, I want to talk about, like, what are you guys watching on TV these days? Drop some comments. Let me know some really good shows or movies you guys are watching. I want to speak a little bit on what everybody's talking about these days, which is Tiger King, Joe Exotic, and what was her name? Carol Baskin. So I watched that series the other day, and man, I tell you, that shit is so goddamn crazy. I cannot believe the shit that goes on and that went on between those two people, man. Hold up. I don't really want to be a spoiler, but I want you guys to go check it out. I mean, it's not for everybody. I see a lot of people just talking bad about it, but if you got nothing else to do, you're sitting at home, I think you should definitely check out Tiger King, man. It's very interesting. There's so many crazy turns in that damn series on Netflix. It actually blew my mind, and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that people actually have tigers and monkeys and panthers and all kinds of bears and crazy exotic animals as pets, and it's like a lot of people do that. It's a thing in the States. I wonder if anywhere in Canada, if anybody has any tigers or bears or things like that, or is there laws against that? I know on the show they were trying to pass laws so you can't have tigers and stuff as animals. I mean, tigers and stuff as pets, not animals, as pets, and they were trying to pass a law so big cats, you can't have tigers and things like that. So I wonder, in Canada, do we have the same laws where you're not allowed to have those things, or are we allowed? Imagine having a tiger as a pet. This guy had so many hundreds of little tigers. He would breed them, and it's just crazy. It blows my mind. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of that. If you watch Tiger King, drop a comment below. Are you team Carol Baskin or are you team Joe Exotic? Free Exotic Joe. He's doing time right now.
That's facts.
Oh shit, that's a spoiler. Shit.
Keep it 10 times 10, baby.
Don't take into consideration what I just said. I might have killed it for you guys. But yeah, man, like I said, drop a comment. Let me know who you riding with, man. Whose side are you rocking with on that one? It's so crazy. Such a crazy series, man. I couldn't even believe it. Let's fast forward from that a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about tattoos. As you guys know, I am covered in tattoos. I have tattoos on my hands, I have tattoos on my face, I have tattoos on my neck, I have tattoos on my back. Are you guys fans of tattoos? Do you feel that tattoos is now a thing in the world, or do you still feel like tattoos are like frowned upon in public places and stuff like that? Because I still notice when I go out to like a public place or a mall or like IKEA or something, like I always get people staring at me. So I always wonder, like, is it my tattoos, or do I don't know. It's crazy. What do you guys think? Is tattoos kind of normal now, or do you feel tattoos are still frowned upon from society? Let me know. Drop your comments. And if you are a fan of tattoos and you have tattoos, where's the most painful place you've ever got a tattoo? When I think about most painful places I've ever got a tattoo,
Tell them. Keep it 10 times 10, baby.
I'd have to say my feet hurt a lot. My shins hurt a lot, like pretty equal pain level. And the ribs is really bad. So if you have tattoos and you got some tattoos in some pretty painful places, drop a comment below. Let us know. For the people out there who want to get tattoos, I'm just informing you guys and letting you know the feet, the shin, and your rib cage is, whoo, that bitch is stinger, man. I tell you. So yeah, man, I'm sitting here having my booster juice. Today's episode is sponsored by Booster Juice. Nah, I'm bullshitting. It's not. I just have a booster juice. Holla, holla, holla.
10 times 10.
So yeah, man. Today is Tuesday. It is March 31st. It's crazy that it's April tomorrow already. Album dropping April 3rd. Make sure you guys get that. You could pre-save it right now on Google Play and Apple Music and things like that. So make sure you support. Make sure you get my new album, Outside Looking In. Yes.
A few moments later.
So yeah, guys, I've just been really staying at home and kind of enjoying this time. I think I've talked about this before. I've honestly always been like I guess a homebody, you would call it. Excuse me. I've always been the type of person that could stay home and play games or watch movies and things like that. So I'm really not having a hard time, but I know a lot of people are having a difficult time right now with what's going on. And I know they're only going to be taking crazier measurements with what's going to go on with this shit. It's crazy.
10 times 10.
Let's talk a little bit about traveling. Holla, holla, holla. For all the people listening, are you a traveler? Have you traveled before? If so, let me know where you guys have been. Where have you traveled? I could let you guys know where I've traveled outside of Canada. One place, I've been to Jamaica. That's it. I've never really traveled anywhere. Jamaica was my first place I've ever I've ever been with leaving Canada.
That's facts.
I've been to places like BC, Victoria, Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, Regina, Saskatoon, Toronto, Montreal, Quebec City, things like that. I've never been way east though. So you people traveling, where are some very nice places I could travel when everything is over with? Drop a comment. Let me know some amazing places I could go to and check out, man. I really would love to do that.
Keep it 10 times 10, baby.
Let's talk a little bit about Canadian hip hop. Holla, holla, holla. To my people listening, are you a fan of Canadian hip hop? And if you are, who are your top 5 Canadian artists? Drop a comment right now. Let me know who your top favorite 5 Canadian artists are. They could be local. They could be all Canada wide. Let me know. I will give you guys my top 5. So Canadian, no specific order. I would have to go with Belly, Drake, Nav, Hood Rich.
Tell 'em.
Holla, holla, holla. And Terrell Safety. Those are probably my top 5 Canadian artists that I really like. I mean, I don't want anybody to take that personal, get mad I didn't say them, but that's just the top 5 I could think of right now that I really enjoy. So
Tell 'em.
if you're a fan of Canadian artists, man, let me know your top 5 Canadian artists, man. Drop the comments below. Let me know. Maybe there's some people I don't know about that I could check out, but the top 5 I just gave you guys to check out. I think I said Belly, Drake, Terrell Safety, Hood Rich. I think I said Nav. Sticking on the topic of hip hop, favorite rap group of all time. Who would be your favorite rap group of all time? If I could sit down and I could think of who would be my favorite rap group of all time.
10 times 10.
Would it be Wu-Tang? No, I'm not a really big Wu-Tang fan.
That's facts.
Would it be G-Unit? No. I was a fan of G-Unit, but it wouldn't be G-Unit. Rap group of all time would either be NWA, Outkast, or UGK. I'm not gonna pick one. Those are what just comes off the top of my head. You guys let me know. Let me know some of your favorite top rap groups of all times, man.
Tell 'em.
I love this hip hop shit so much, man. Like, I'm in such a zone right now, musically recording, and it's been a while since I've been this focused and I've been this motivated musically recording. It's crazy.
Keep it 10 times 10, baby.
I haven't been honestly this motivated since my name was Young Kid. It's seriously though, like when I was, sorry.
Hold up.
When I was first released from prison, I wasn't really that focused on music. I was more with trying to be a father and make up for lost time with my kids. So I dropped music, which I really didn't like, but I still stood behind because it was me. But right now, I'm in such a place musically and making music that I love right now. It's crazy. That's why I can't wait for you guys to see this new project, Outside Looking In, man.
Tell 'em.
It's crazy, man. I can't not wait to show you guys this.
Keep it 10 times 10, baby. Hold up.
Yeah. Shout out to local businesses, man. There's so many good there's so many great local businesses in this city. You know, even from clothing companies to just businesses, like as when it comes to clothing companies in Winnipeg, I think you guys should really support Ordinary. You guys should support Team Issued. You guys should definitely support Friday Nights. Just a couple right there to name, man. Those are 3 great clothing companies that are doing such great things for them, man. I support all 3 of those companies. I've bought and clothes numerous times from all 3 of those companies. So yeah, man, support local businesses, especially in a time like this, man. Local businesses are the ones who are really affected the most out of this. So yeah, man, support local. I'm so big on supporting local, man. Support local artists. Support everything local, man. Yeah. I got this clip I wanted to show you guys.
Keep it 10 times 10, baby.
I listened to this clip the other day and it really
Hold up.
it really was interesting to me.
Hold up.
Listening to it, I never in no way, shape, or form related to it, what he's talking about, but I just felt that a lot of people out there need to hear this message. I know a lot of people deal with domestic abuse and things like that, so I kind of wanted to play this for my people who are really going through it and who are dealing with these exact issues that Minister Farrakhan is talking about. So check out this clip.
I see a lot of men, they love this macho thing. Let me tell you about this macho. You know, macho is all right. But I guarantee you that a muscle bound, and I wish I had muscles like that, brother.
Listen, it's crazy.
I ain't telling no lie, man. You know,
10 times 10 lifestyle,
I always
baby.
was the 98-pound weakling that Charles Atlas said that people kick dirt in his face, you know.
Hold up.
So I always was trying to work on my physique, you know. But let me say this, brothers. It is good to have a wonderful body, strong body.
Yes.
It is better to have strong character
Facts.
and a strong will to achieve
Facts. Big facts.
and to be a loving human being. Women love men who are loved and are loving. Not in a silly way. But you know, when you're so messed up in your head, you got something to prove. You got to show her how macho you are. Order her around like she's some animal, a dog, and beat her, smack her up. Oh, shut up.
10 times 10.
See, after a while, you find, you know, she produced children for you that'll kill you.
That's right.
And she's growing them in the house
Crazy.
right now.
Mm-hmm.
And they ain't growing in love with you. They hate you for what they see you do to their mama. You gotta be wise, brother. If you can help turn on again her natural love, let me show you what will happen, and then we go home. That love turned on in a woman lights up her being, because the essence of her creation is love. That's the power of her womb. It is love.
10 times 10.
So when you can turn on that natural spark in her again, she wants a baby for you. She wants it.
Keep it 10 times
Yeah,
10,
man.
baby.
So I just wanted to play that clip for you guys because I felt the message he was speaking was so powerful. I know so many people in the world and in the city that I live in deal with domestic abuse, and a lot of women are going through it right now who are not strong enough to leave because they are constantly manipulated by weak men. You are not a man if you lay your hands on a woman. I've always lived by that. I would never ever in my life ever put my hands on a woman. And I say that because I was raised by a woman, and I've never ever in my life witnessed domestic abuse ever in my household. But I've seen it many times with other people doing it. So I wanted to play that clip. If maybe there's some women out there going through it, watching this right now,
That's facts.
just know that you could do better, and you do not need somebody like that. A person does not love you if they put your hands on you. And I pray you get the strength to leave and continue on with your life, because you deserve to be loved 100% for who you are. So yeah, I just wanted to play that. Today it's kind of short. I took a little break from this. I didn't want to overdo it and be doing too much of this, but
Keep it 10 times
I'm
10,
about to go
baby.
back to regular programming. I will be dropping an episode every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So this episode will drop tomorrow on Wednesday, April 1st. I thank everybody who continues to support me. You guys are honestly the drive behind everything I do. I say this countless times. I say this numerous times.
10 times
You guys
10.
motivate me. You guys inspire me. You guys are the reason why I sit here and I want to talk to you guys and communicate with you guys. You guys are the reason why I sit here in my little studio and record music every night. I do this for you guys, and I want you guys to always know that I never have not appreciated everything you guys have done for me. So I thank you so much. This is the 10 times 10 podcast, baby, episode
10
7.
times 10, baby.
I am your gracious, humble, handsome, honorable host, YK the Mayor, baby. Thank you so much for listening. I love you guys, and I will see you next time on Friday. Holla at me. Keep it 10 times 10, baby. All day, every day is 10 times 10 lifestyle. We out this. Yeah.